Right then. Yeah, another time guesser daily. I'm going to do a 3-minute timer today and see how we go. Right, well, we know where this is. This is Sydney Opera House. I have only been to Sydney once, but I did really like it actually. We're out just in the water opposite the Opera House, there-ish. I guess, there's a chance we're on the other side of the water. Maybe. Let's pop it there. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to agonise too much on that. Right, what year is this? What's going on here? That looks like a Coca-Cola flag. A long balloon thing with 2 balloons on the end. It's a Coke thing. It looks like old Coke branding. Lucky you're with AAMI. Don't know what AAMI is, or AMI. Can't get much from people's clothing. But like, I think this is a reasonable ways back. I think this might be about 2005. I don't know exactly why I think 2005, but I think it's more like noughts rather than 20 teens, and I don't think it's quite far back as the 90s. Does that line up with the kind of older Coke branding? Maybe. Not 100% sure, but let's go with it. Oh, well, everything disappeared. I was a bit late. It was on the other side of the water. Oh well, what did I get for location? I lost 4 points. Okay, 8,300, not the best start. As always, we're trying to go for over 45,000. So we're already down to about 48.5, so we need to get better from here. All right, let's go. It's in German. Bahnsteig 2. I don't know. Oh, und ein or something. Right. Oh, bloomin' heck. This is quite difficult. We know it's presumably somewhere in Germany that I cannot read, but that might be the clue. Baden. It's illegible. Oh, it probably just says Bahnsteig. Yeah, I think that probably says Bahnsteig. 1, 2, 3, 4. That says it as well. So, I'm guessing that just means platform. I mean, tough all round. How does one date this? The people are wearing hats, which suggests it's a reasonable amount of time ago. Late 60s, early 70s? I don't know what else to use for this. Like, it doesn't look much older than 60s to me. 70s a little bit late? Not really sure. Let's just say 1968 for lack of a better thing. And then in terms of where we are, we're somewhere fairly hilly, reasonably remote looking. So we could be in this like hilly central section of Germany. Should we try a bit of satellite action? See if that helps us. I mean, this is hills with a reasonably small settlement. I mean, if I'm anywhere near, it would be quite remarkable. This looks like a railway line. Not really sure. We might just have to go in the middle of Germany here and kind of hope slightly for the best. I mean, to be fair, the middle does seem to be where the hills are, so let's just pop it. I mean, it could even not be Germany. It's quite possible this is Austria or something else. Maybe the size of the hills suggests that we are further towards the Alps. Ooh, I'm agonising a bit. Let's just go for it. It was much further south. Not too bad actually on the year, given that was a bit of a wild guess. But yeah, it was. Oh, well, it wasn't right down south. Okay. Alright, we're going to need some better scores than this, though, if we're going to stay north of 45,000 at the end. But Kriansen railway station. Any takers? Okay, who's playing rugby here? I think this is... Can we see any? So, orange appears to be the shirt sponsor. Obviously a French company, but a certain amount of time ago they were more global. But that looks French. Déplacé. Pétrole Hahn. That sounds like half French, half German. Persia's obviously French. Maybe this is two French teams. Does that say L-O-U? Lou, hence the wolf. Lou. So it could be like Lourdes. Or... Where's Lourdes? I actually don't know. How big of a town is it? Or it could be that LOU is like an acronym for like something. Like a place beginning with L. Where is Lourdes? I mean, there's so many different places beginning with L in France that if it is that, then it could be sort of anything. I'm not seeing... Is it? Maybe it's down this way somewhere. Oh, I don't know. If I don't see it, we might have to go with... We might have to just go central France again and just kind of slightly hope for the best. I don't have a... I mean, of course, they could even be the away team for all we know. When's this likely to be? It's like not a million miles away, time-wise. Maybe mid-teens? Something like that. Let's go with sort of 2015, 2016. In terms of where we are, we might just have to go slap bang in the middle again, slightly hedge. Let's just go for it. It was in Toulouse, Lyon Olympique Universitaire. There we go, LOU. Stade Toulousain. I mean, is there anything on their shirts that tells us that it's Toulouse? Not to somebody with my level of knowledge of French club rugby strips. 2012. Okay, so we've been in the 8,000 and something every round so far, I think, which is okay. Definitely seen much worse than that, but I don't know if there were clues that I was missing. Right, round 4. Okay, these are obviously Spanish outfits, but it looks like we're in Mexico. Lorena. Oh. I think we're somewhere near the border. This is like, I mean, I don't know. They might have similar signs, but this is like an American road sign to me. So it could be that we are somewhere down I always go with El Paso in these scenarios. I mean, El Paso in these scenarios, just because it's kind of the most well-known or most obvious, perhaps. First Street. The road signs are in English, or sort of. So I think we're just somewhere. Is there a first? There's a First Avenue. Do we have numbered streets in? I'm not actually seeing First Street here anywhere. I'm only seeing numbered avenues. And the streets have names. That definitely says First Street, so I don't think it's El Paso. But then El Paso is kind of conveniently located halfway along the border. C Street, E Street, Market Street, K Street. Okay, so the streets in San Diego seem to be letters rather than numbers. Running quite low on time here. 24th Street, 15th Street, 1st Street. Should we pop it in here somewhere? I mean, for lack of a better, I mean, I'm probably well off here, but we'll just pop it on 1st Street in this small town. And I haven't even started to think about when this is. 80s? Mid-80s? Maybe earlier. I mean, those cars look pretty old, don't they? I think those cars are late 70s. Let's say 79. Yeah, let's say 79. Oh my word, it's miles away. 1996. Oh, well, yeah, I suppose. Now that I look at... Like, that's... Yeah, I got two... Oh, okay, alright, whatever. That was a complete disaster. Where were we? Los Angeles. Okay, so in the end, I wasn't actually a million miles away on the location, but the year guess was absolutely terrible. I got bogged down by sort of these old-looking cars, and I ignored the fact that this ad is clearly much more recent. Oh. Well, I hope anyone watching this did a lot better than I did on that one. This is written in Cyrillic, so we're somewhere, and that's in Japanese. So already the numbers are slightly throwing us. P228TO. I think maybe we're somewhere in Russia. What does that say? Dalgram or something? Bostock. Cinnabon. It's obviously got some kind of Western brands going on here. I mean, that is actually a sort of R, isn't it, in Cyrillic? So maybe that R means Russia. TO, could that give us a clue as to like a region? Like Tver Oblast? Oh my god, there's loads of oblasts beginning with T. I mean, the presence of a vehicle with Japanese writing on it, like, could it be further east? I, the presence of the Cinnabon makes me think that, I mean, what's in this region? No, I think if anywhere, this has got to be somewhere further over this way. So should we choose one of those? Tver Oblast, maybe? Can we see a Cinnabon? No. Whatever, let's pop it there. In terms of a year, I haven't really left myself much time to think about this. Let's say 2017. Oh, Vladivostok. I mean, okay, so what's the name of this little area here? Is there a TO thing? I mean, truth be told, I think if you'd asked me to point to Vladivostok on a map, I would not have known it was there. Right, okay, well, I guess that explains the presence of the Japanese truck. I wonder if there were any clues in here that pointed us to Vladivostok. Quite possibly. Not sure. Alright, gosh, that was quite a challenging day. I absolutely, given that I was in the right country, only getting 12 points for the location tells you everything you need to know about the size of Russia. How did, I mean, that I think, I don't know, I'm not keeping count, but I think that's pretty confidently my worst. Above 8,000, okay. I mean, okay, I just got the year pretty bad. This one I was a long way away. I mean, that's there, that rugby stadium. This was just absolutely dreadful from a year perspective. And then this was terrible from a location perspective. Inconsistent and terrible. Right, well, onwards and upwards.